Everybody could probably hear me right now, and it is live. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wheesearch Live with me, Jay Iziah. So today is a very, very special broadcast for me because the person who got me started in makeup, that opened my eyes to more creative looks, more editorial looks, is on this broadcast today. And am I fangirling? Probably. But it is AislingRose from AislingRose YouTube channel and AislingRose98 on Instagram.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing today, Aisling?
I'm doing phenomenal, amazing. Glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you again, too. So we have a lot of history.
We really, really do.
Yeah, we have a lot of history. We both started, well, I don't actually, can you talk about your social media journey for a little bit while I log into like the YouTube so I can monitor the chat?
Okay, so you want to like know how I started social media or how I
Yeah, how you started social media, and then once we get to like Musical.ly/TikTok, then that's when I'll jump in with.
Okay, so how I got started is just in social media in general. I was not really a fan of YouTube. I didn't really watch it that much. And my sister found someone on YouTube called Zoella, and I started watching her with my sister and just fell in love with it. So decided to make my own channel. And then later on, I made a TikTok account, or was formerly called Musical.ly. And I had an account on there for about a year or so. And then I found a muser on there who does transitions. And his name was It's Genny B. And I started watching him. I really loved his stuff. So I decided to start a brand new account strictly for transitions. And I just blew up from there on that account. And then that's where Jay and I met, actually, how I got more bigger on the app. So do you want to tell them about that?
So we both. No, I'll jump in real fast. Okay. So we started, well, I started on Musical.ly. That was my first social media app that like I decided that I was going to like pursue it as a career. And we both got, after like working on Musical.ly for a while, we both got asked to be spotlight broadcasters. So basically live streaming, which from that, I realized I loved live streaming, but that is where I met Aisling. We were in the same group chat and she was like, oh, I'm a makeup artist. And I was like, I'll check out one of your broadcasts. I go into her broadcast and I was not expecting what I saw. Like she literally was turning her whole body into a robot, just using makeup and paint, and like half of her face, it was like stitched. It was just crazy. So when I saw that, and I saw it from beginning to end, because if you remember, Ashton, I used to just sit in your broadcast for the whole entire time, like 3 hours.
Would. You'd be like commenting down saying, I'm driving right now, so I can't comment, but I'm still watching.
Because I don't know what it was about, like it was just because of course I've seen makeup before. I've seen people, my friends do makeup, they wear lashes, it's very glam, but I don't know why I never thought that you could just do whatever you wanted with it. And that's what Aisling opened my eyes to. So I called her. I think I messaged you or like in the group chat or something. And I was like, hey, if I want to start doing makeup, what brushes should I get? What palette should I get? And all this stuff. And then you sent me all these links to Amazon for these like palettes and these brushes. And I ordered them and never touched them for like 2 years. I mean, not 2 years. I said 2 years.
It was I mean, you were like, yeah, I have the palettes, I have the brushes, I just haven't opened it because I'm kind of scared to open it. I was like, just do it, open it up. What are you waiting for? You got good palettes.
Yeah, like literally 2 months they just sat on my dresser, like perfectly packaged, not even open. And then one day I finally was like, let's do it, and now we're here.
Yeah, and oh my God, you've done so long with makeup. You've done so well.
Oh, is that the kitty?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're kind of stuck in my room for a few more minutes. They'll be out in a little bit.
Oh, it's all good. And thank you so much. And like your makeup skill and ability has increased too, like totally. So I'm about to share your Instagram real quick, and then we will get into this. So let's application window, and let's go over to boom and share. Present to everyone. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So everybody, this is AislingRose98. This is her Instagram page. So if you want to go follow her, I would definitely follow her because you are about to see why. First of all, she's amazing person in general. But let's just scroll through this list. Like, look at just these like like this one right here, first of all, I saw this one first, Ashlyn, and I was like completely shook, and I was just like, wow. Like the detail, like everything about it, the blending, like how sharp your lines are, it just looks amazing. And then I saw this one. Uh-oh, let's go back. Oh no, here we go. I saw this one and literally fell out. Like I ran to my roommate and I showed him the picture of mate. Like I was like, look what Ashlyn just did. And it's just amazing. And then like there's some looks like, okay, hold on. I want to go to like some of the looks like, oh, and then you won the first round of the beauty awards with this look in this tutorial video, which is like super dope. And if you zoom in, I don't know if I can zoom in on here, but you have like the vein details under your eye and all that other stuff. And that's what I started paying attention to with makeup looks is detail. Because anybody can slap something on their face, but when you really get into your craft and you really perfect it, like you can tell that you love what you do.
I do. I love it so much.
And it just shows in all of your makeup looks, all of your pictures, and then you have a great personality too. Sorry, I'm like super fangirling right now. All right, let's go. So everybody, this is AislingRose. Go follow her. All of her social media information is in the description below. But now I want to get into, hold on, am I back? There we go, we're back. So all of her information is in the description below as well as mine. But Ashlyn is going to take over this broadcast while I get ready. So I'm going to be doing a get ready while she will be doing a tutorial for, and Ashlyn, the floor is yours.
Okay, do you want me to do my tutorial while you're doing your tutorial, or how are we going to do this?
No, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. This is your broadcast now. You are going to teach everybody how to do a quick and easy last minute Halloween costume. Oh.
Okay, so today, if you guys haven't already got any hints from my look, I'm going to do a vampire look. So I have some fangs on already. You can get these really cheap online or at the dollar store or anywhere that sells fangs. And so I'm going to be showing you guys, I don't know where you go, the fang store. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a really quick and vampire inspired makeup look. So, sorry, my cat's going to chime in every once in a while. So I'm going to take it first, a dark crimson color. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette for this one. I'm going to be using kind of like that color first. And I'm going to put that pretty much all over my lid and inside my crease. And we're going to go crazy with this color underneath the eyes as well. Again, sorry for my cat. So we're going to be taking this. Hopefully I don't ghost out. I'm going to be putting this right in the crease. And we're going to use windshield wiper motions and blend it all the way up towards the brow. And also use small circular motions for this as well. And we're just going to gradually build this up so that it gets a little bit darker near the outer V. I'm so used to like music and stuff. It's weird. It being a little bit more quieter.
See, the only thing was I can play music, but the way Google Air works is whoever sound is playing, that's who's portraying on the screen.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your cat meows.
I'm sorry. Unfortunate events happened today, and so now they're stuck in my room.
Oh, it's fine. It's not bothering me at all.
They'll stop in a minute once they get too tired and they realize that they're not going to get out. So again,
and I love how pigment shows up on you because it is like literally so pigmented, and all you did is just like swoop, swoop, swoop. And I'm like, for me, I'm like, I got to go in.
There's some advantages to having a ghost skin where you're practically just a white canvas. But I love what you've been able to do lately with your looks and your skin color especially, because you've come out with some really good looks with the type of palette that you have. And the colors just pop on your skin. Your latest Instagram post, I think you had like green eyeliner underneath your eye or eyeshadow. It was so good.
Oh, thank you so much. Literally, that was my only inspiration for that photo, is I just knew I wanted some sort of shades of green under my eye.
Well, it came out really, really good and pigmented.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I see, like, I wonder, oh, this might be a good question for you while you're still doing the eyes, deepening out your eyes. So for me, like, I have hooded eyes and they're deeply sunken and like they go all the way to like my outer V area, like this brow bone. I mean, not brow bone, the bone that's like right here on the outside of my eye. So when I try to do a wing, it always folds into my crease. Is there like any way to still do a wing with like deeply hooded eyes?
A good way to do a wing with deeply hooded eyes is probably black eyeshadow instead of using just eyeliner. Using blacker eyeshadow will actually might show up a little bit more. But with hooded eyes, you can't really do a thick wing. You always have to do a thinner wing, unfortunately. So like for me, I'm a medium lid, so I can go either thick or thin. But for hooded eyes, you usually have to go generally thinner for it to show up as much. But for you, you can actually go longer than most people can with eyeliner because it doesn't show up as much. So if you go longer, it'll show up more. Does that make sense?
Huh? Yeah, no, that did make sense. So I'm definitely gonna try that out. And I know about like the thinner wing, but I want that like dramatic, like I'm about to cut everybody in here, like slaughterhouse wing.
Also another thing that would help you with that probably is false lashes.
Oh yeah, like false lashes that are blown out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that feather out near the end. That will really also help the effect of the eyeliner as well.
Okay, I'm gonna try all these tips and tricks. So tips and tricks with AislingRose.
Anytime.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put myself on mute so you can continue with your tutorial.
Okay. Well, right now I'm just blending down my cheek pretty much. Like I said, we're going to go crazy blending it down the eye because we're kind of going more for the stereotypical vampire, which has dark under eye circles and literally look like they haven't slept in years because vampires don't sleep. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just blending down. I'm also trying to like avoid making it look exactly like rings underneath our eyes. So we're kind of just blending it and feathering it out and making sure that it's not like patching anywhere.
And can you repeat everybody what palette you're using?
I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. Yeah, it's her first palette from Morphe, so it's the big palette.
And have you filled out a opinion for that?
What'd you say?
Have you filled out a opinion for that palette yet?
I have actually.
Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up while you're still doing your tutorial.
I believe I have. Did they open up the palette reviews yet? I know I filled it out for a color in it, a color or two.
Yeah, so now on the for eyeshadow palettes on Wheesearch.com, you can enter in each individual shadow and give each shadow your own opinion. Or like, so if you use one shadow out of the palette, just go in there, you enter that one in, type in the shade name, and you can give your opinion about that particular shadow. Now, if you go back into that palette and you use 3 different shades and they perform differently, or you want to give your opinion, you can easily go in and add those other 3 and it adds it to your palette.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have to like specify what palette it is because she's come out with also the other palettes with Morphe, the Vault collection. So it can get really confusing.
How do you feel about the Vault collection? I saw that you did a lot of tutorials on your YouTube channel using the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection.
I did, and honestly, the colors are good. They're extremely pigmented. The only problem is that they do kind of near my inner corner don't go on as smoothly as I want them to. They kind of make the eyeshadow like a rippled effect, and that's not cute. So if you use like shimmers on top of it, it's extremely creamy and the shimmers are beautiful, but some of the colors just kind of get stuck on the skin. But overall, I still love it and I use it like every day. But I love her.
And you're a big Jaclyn Hill fan, correct?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, her foundation like perfect base, what is it? Why can't I think of the word? Perfect base tutorial. Like I followed that and I was like, okay, Jaclyn.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
Okay, got my skin over here looking funky fresh.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she always looks beautiful. She'll like say my makeup didn't turn out good. I'm like, honey, it looks flawless. Shush.
Right.
All right, so now I'm going to the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe Vault collection, and I'm going to be taking the Dark Magic palette. I'm going to take the darkest color, which I think I have like eyeshadow all over it. It's Temptress. That's the name of it. And oh my gosh, it's so black. It's literally the blackest black I've ever seen. When she told us that in her review, she was not lying. It's literally the blackest black.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Which vault is that?
Which palette out of the vault?
Yes.
The vault is all four. The palette is Dark Magic.
Dark Magic. Takes notes.
The two I use the most is Dark Magic and not Bling Boss. It's Armed and Gorgeous because the white eyeshadow, oh my lord. So
yeah,
good.
I've only found one other white eyeshadow and it's I guess it's a shimmer, so it's not really like fair, but from the crayon case.
Oh really? How is that?
Honestly, I did a live stream review on it and I was not 100% a fan. The mattes performed really poorly. They broke up, they were patchy, but the shimmers make up for everything, which is kind of like weird because shimmers are easier to formulate. But for me, the shimmers like literally are like butter. They're like super pigmented. They're not like, there's not a lot of glitter or like chunky glitter in them. So it just looks really good on your skin. Lids, skin, brows, everything.
So the shimmers are good, mattes are bad.
The mattes are bad, and it's a pretty. Let me grab the palette because it's like I saw it and I like immediately was like, if this works, this will be my go-to palette.
Really?
But I think I need to give it another try using the mattes and just like play around with it a little bit more because you know how like you said in one of your reviews, like there's a layer over top of a palette and you kind of have to break through that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might have been what it is. But look at these colors. Like, hello?
Those are pretty.
And it also has this huge mirror. Like
oh my lord. Wow.
Yeah. Huge mirror.
That's disappointing.
All right,
It didn't work out well.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another go though, and like try to play with the mattes a little bit more and see if I get, because I see looks from people using the palette and they look great, but then I realize that a lot of the looks are utilizing shimmers.
Yeah, they're relying too much on the shimmers than the actual mattes to save you.
Yeah, and I need matte in my life every now and then, you know.
Everyone loves a good matte. Honestly, I live for matte colors. I don't do a lot of shimmers. The only shimmer I ever use is in my inner corner. Everything else is like matte, except for highlighters. Highlighter, I gotta be shining to the gods. If I'm not, we're not good that day. Just not going out.
I need to meet. Oh, I will be in. I'll talk about it. But I need to like meet up with you, and go over like some highlighter techniques because I still do not have that down.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, the only highlighters, which I don't even know if you can call them a highlighter, but I use them as a highlighter. It's actually the Jaclyn Hill palettes. I use the lightest eyeshadows as a highlighter, and honestly, that is the only highlighter that's been working for me. That actually helps me shine to the gods, because everything else is either too pink undertone, too gold undertone, or it's too natural. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get there. I have a highlighter palette that's metallic finishes, and metallic on my skin tone is like really bright, but I learned how to veil and like make it a little bit less, and I love it.
Oh, really?
I
What's
love
like
it.
your
Let me go
go-to
to
highlighter?
my go-to highlighter.
Yeah.
Right now it's the Milani Afterglow.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm starting to get more of like I want it to glow from within, like from underneath my skin, and then like when you catch it, and you can't look away. That's the kind of glow that I'm going for.
Okay. I like that. So, do you want like the glow that when you turn to the side, people see it like underneath your skin? Okay.
Yeah, like it's like when the light hits it, it just you have a moment. Like the person has a moment with you and your highlighter.
Could you imagine someone walking up to you and they're like, "I'm sorry, I just had a moment with you and your highlighter, man. I loved it."
That's the kind of glow I need. I need you to be like, oh,
Okay.
that's a glow.
I love
All right,
that.
let me go over to the chat real quick. Hey, what? Hello, Caitlin. Hi, Emily. How's everybody doing? It's Gabby. Hi, Gabby. You guys are great. Thank you so much. And what's up, Nick? Let's see. The Halloween decorations.
I have some Halloween decorations, but like they're hiding. But it's pretty much just Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
That's his name.
And Andrea, welcome to the broadcast. All right, so I'm going to give the floor back to Ashlyn, everybody, and she's going to continue through her tutorial.
Yeah, so right now I just took some black eyeshadow and I put it underneath my eyes and on top of my eyes, so on the outer V and in the crease. I just lightly blended it down into that red color that we have practically on our cheeks. Instead of blush, we're kind of just going for eyeshadow dark that's coming from the eyes pretty much. And now I'm going to take a small angled brush. I'm going to take that black eyeshadow. I'm going to make some squiggly lines down my eyes. I just think it's going to make a really cool effect, and that's what I'm going to do. So kind of just like that, kind of going to wiggle it down. We don't want them too like stand outish. We kind of want them to look like they're fading into our skin. Kind of like veins. We're going for a vein effect. Literally with all my looks, I never know what I'm going to call it. And we kind of learn as we go along whether we like it or not.
It is very true. Like whenever I do this eye, whatever mistake I make on this eye comes out way better because we got to learn as we move.
Oh my gosh, you always have one side of your face that works for you. The other side will choose not to. Like even with eyebrows are the best example, is that one eyebrow will work, one eyebrow won't. Just like you were saying earlier before we went live, your eyebrow is not working with you.
It's not. I'm thinking about getting them microbladed. That's how frustrated I am with them.
Really? Have you ever gotten them microbladed before?
I have not.
Ooh. I've like thought about it, but I have curly eyebrows and they would not stay in place. Even if I got them microbladed, they would still not look right.
Curly eyebrows?
Yeah, my hairs on my eyebrows are curly.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I mean, actually, I don't know if it's actually cool. I'm thinking of like a cool effect, like, oh, my eyebrows are wavy, but for you, it's probably annoying.
Oh, it's so annoying. Like the ends of my eyebrows will curl up. Like it looks like Captain Hook's mustache, pretty much.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have to super glue them down. It's not fun. Well, not actually super glue them down, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like brow gel and all that.
Brow gel, wax, anything that'll hold them down. But some things, like some brow gels, will actually make them curlier because it's like more water based. So it makes it even worse, which is not a good look on me.
And you're like, that's not what I'm going for. You're like, I'm going for a Slade laid brow.
Exactly. I wasn't going for under the sea waterlogged. No.
I'm done. Let's go to cat. So let's see. Chastity. Oh, Chastity, how did your look come out? If you're doing the same look that Ashlyn's doing right now, how did yours come out?
Chastity's following along.
Hold on, okay, I'm gonna mute it. Go ahead.
So now I'm just taking some of this color. So I'm taking the Morphe, what palette is this? 15H palette. And I'm taking the lightest color in it called On the Rocks. And I'm just putting that in my inner corner just for a little bit of a highlight. And it's honestly just my skin color. So I'm just blending this slightly into the colors to just give it more of an ombre look. So like light to crimson to dark look. So that's pretty much what I'm going for. So I'm just blending that in and just pretty much patting it on, because if you swipe, it won't give you the right effect. And then I'm going to take some eyeliner and I'm going to blend that, not blend it, I'm going to take some eyeliner, I'm going to create kind of a semi-thick wing on my eye.
Now, if you had to give anybody a tip or trick for creating a Halloween look or just a creative look in general, because your creative looks are, you know, fire, what would you tell them about, like, is it more so like blending? Is it about like pigment? Like, do you need to be bold? Like, what would be your tips for creating a creative look from scratch?
To make it look more professional, I'd definitely say make sure to blend it well and know when to blend. So what I mean by that is, so in parts like here, the red is super blended into my skin, but the black isn't super blended because I want it to stand out a little bit more. So you kind of have to make sure that you're blending when it needs to be blended and not blending when it doesn't, if that makes sense. So like even on my one of my latest looks, I did a robot look. And there's some areas where I wanted the highlight to be blinding. So I just barely blended at all. And it made it look more realistic and made it really come to life. And then other places around like the edges of the look, I had to make it, no, not that one, the half face one.
The half face one?
Yeah, it's like robot, it's like around my eye. Do I have that? Yeah, I have that up there.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, hold on, here we go. Let me share that one for everybody to see. So this one.
Yeah, that one. So like in the black areas, I made sure that it's extremely blended so it looks more realistic and it's more feathered out look. But the highlights, I didn't blend them at all because I wanted those to really stand out and give it that effect that it's not a part of my skin. It's like coming out of my skin. So that's one main tip, because a lot of people either have a hard time blending or they overblend. And if you overblend, it just looks like a hot mess. If you don't blend at all, you can tell it's not realistic. So that's my one tip for people, is to really master the blending technique, because it's really important.
And for me, just to piggyback off of that, I used to blend using a lot of pressure, and it would just move the shadows or take the shadows away. So once I did like a lighter touch, and I think about just the tips of the bristles kind of touching where I want that blend to happen, and then using that with like circular motions, windshield wiper motions, and just getting it in the direction that you want helps a lot better blend the shadows together instead of taking them off of your skin.
Mm-hmm. People always think that you have to push down really hard to blend. When you don't, it's honestly just barely touch your skin and it'll blend in. And just use, yeah.
And that's when my makeup look started looking better.
Yep. It's all about experimenting and having fun with it. And with Halloween looks, honestly, you can just go crazy and it will make sense at the end, no matter what it is. Because it's Halloween. You can do whatever you want.
It's very true. I looked at an SFX video tutorial of somebody who's literally like this whole side of their face was like rotted, gushy, gory, all that stuff. And when I saw the tutorial for it, I was like, I could literally do that in like an hour. Like it's more so about just like where you place the colors, how it looks, but it just looks messy. It looks gushy and gory, but it comes out like a crazy good looking makeup look.
Exactly. Have you ever watched Glam and Gore?
I've seen a few of it's her videos, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen a few of her videos or her featured in other people's videos, but I don't think I'm subscribed to her channel. I'm not really big into gore. I used to be, but not so much anymore.
She doesn't do, I mean, she originated from glam and gore, so she would take like Disney princesses, because one thing that she got really iconic for was the Disney princesses, which is where she would take like Elsa, she'd make herself look like her, and then she would completely change her into looking like she had like frostbite. So it'd be glam and gore. So she's done so many things like that, and it was so good. But now she's kind of, because of the new monetization, she's kind of had to move away from the gore as much. But she's been doing like Halloween series, and it's so easy to do these makeup looks. You would like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go check it out. Takes notes again. And Nick asked, what's the best way to layer colors on your eyes?
Ooh, best way to layer colors. That's a tough one because I don't know how to put that into words. I would say start from the outer edge. So put like your transition shade on first, and then start with the outer edge color. So kind of start dark and then kind of go to light, and then try and blend those at the end very slightly. Because if you start off with, I think, light first, it'll blend straight away into the dark, and you don't exactly want that. So I would start with dark and blend it in if you're kind of going with more of a smoky eye. But I think one mistake that people always make is that they try to like wipe them on their eyelid when you really need to just pat it on your eyelid, and it'll gradually blend on its own. Because I see so many people like take a brush like this and then they'll swipe it on and swipe it on. I'm like, no, stop.
I agree. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say for me, layering colors is I literally pack the color. So when I did my rainbow look, I literally packed like red and then packed the other one right next to it. But like I had them overlap just a little bit. And then if you pull your brush, like I said, with the tips of your bristles, just ever so gently on that line, they will blend together.
Exactly. Yep. Don't ever swipe. Always pat, especially also with shimmers. Shimmers, you're going to lose entire shine with it if you don't pat it on. It's a huge difference.
Yeah, if I go for natural glam, I swipe it on my lid with the shimmer. If I'm going for in-your-face dramatic bold, then I pack the color on.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to leave this up to you, Jay, to choose whether you think I should do lashes or just mascara.
Let's go with lashes. I want to see some lashes on it. Because it's like a glam vamp.
Yes. So I'm going to take out my entire pack of lashes.
And thank you so much, Emily, for coming out. Have a great day.
Bye, Emily. I can't see the comments, guys. I can only see Jay, which I'm fine with that.
I'm reading the comments for you. I got you.
Okay. What are your go-to lashes? Do you have a lot of lashes that you like?
I think I really like the blowout lashes, like you were saying before, the ones that start small in the inner corner and then get bigger as they go out. And then I like really like, I guess like bold but shorter lashes. And I'm recently I've started like not liking lashes at all. And I've just been doing my own natural lashes. But for Instagram looks and stuff like that, of course, lashes enhance the look. So I usually do that.
Yeah, on my day-to-day basis, I never wear false lashes unless I'm like going to like a big event or something, or if I have a makeup look that definitely needs it, like especially my latest looks where it has a lot of face paint, a lot of different makeup stuff on. I need lashes to help define my eyes a little bit more. So that's the only time I usually wear lashes. Otherwise, I like to go all natural.
And so, like, for going all natural without using lashes, like, do you tight line your eyes, like, to just make them look a little bit more fuller and deep?
No, not really. I've done that before, but honestly, like my go-to makeup look lately has been just foundation, concealer, like putting on the base of my face with like contour and blush and highlight, and just putting on mascara and not even doing anything on my eyes, which is so unlike me. But yeah, I don't usually tightline my eyes, just because for me, I feel like it's not really necessary. But I still like that effect on people and how it looks. But normally I just, honestly, the best mascara I've had so far is the X-Rated by Smashbox. So good. I did not like it in the beginning, but oh my gosh, it really grew on me.
Mine is Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's the black tube one. That one, like, I'm living for, but it's really difficult to get off.
Really? Is it waterproof?
It's waterproof.
That's why.
I know, but it sucks. I literally have. It looks like I tight line my eyes after I try to take them off because it just like kind of bleeds into my lash line and then just stays there for like 2 days. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm going for this like deep sultry look today.
Kind of like those girls who leave on eyeliner overnight and then kind of wake up and they have the smudged eyeliner.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm like, I did this on purpose.
I'm just ready for the day.
Right? I woke up like this, literally.
Exactly. Yeah, I try to stay away from waterproof mascaras because they started ruining my lashes. Because I used to have colored, I actually have them here, colored mascara, and it looked cool when it was on. But oh my goodness, they were so hard to take off that it literally like ripped off a lot of my lashes.
That is the NYX Cosmetics Mint Julep Mascara, correct? Literally.
But yep.
Literally pulled like 7 or 8 of my lashes out trying to get that off.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'll get 2 of them and I'll use them for so many makeup looks. Well, they ripped out half my lashes on the first one. I have not used them since.
I used them for one look just because I needed like to like make my lashes white, and I've learned other tricks to do that now, but I used it and I regretted it after that. So now it's in my I have a section on my makeup wall is like stuff that I won't use because it either is hard to get off, it does not work with my skin type, or I just don't like it anymore.
Yeah. I just don't keep makeup anymore that I don't like. If I don't like it, I'll just throw it away because I know I'm not going to go back to it.
Yeah, true. But you never know. You might have a video like when we did back of my makeup drawer.
True, though. But, yeah, I don't know. I just get rid of makeup because I don't have the room to kind of keep it. So, I'm just like, well, you're going to be gone then.
I mean, totally makes sense. Like, clutter-free. Have a clutter room. Clutter-free means a clear mind.
Exactly. Now that I have like a studio, did I tell you that? I moved into like, I didn't move out of the house, but like now I have a studio room.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
We got out of the bedroom.
Yeah, we're out of the bedroom. I'm actually in my studio right now as well.
Sweet. Yeah.
And Gabby, so Gabby's here as well, and Gabby said that she doesn't wear lashes either because false lashes can be so hard to put on.
They can be hard to put on, but like I'm a patient but impatient person. So I'll wait for a while for my lashes to dry, but if they're not fully tacky, I'm like, oh, whatever, let's just throw them on. And it makes it so much harder to wear them and try and keep them on because if you don't wait till they're fully tacky, oh, they're a pain.
I've recently like gotten better at putting them on, but I have to stand. There's like, for some reason, me sitting, I cannot put lashes on while sitting. I literally have to stand and kind of pace back and forth. And then
I don't know
I get
how
it.
you can do that. Walking and trying to like steady them on. How do you do that?
I don't know. It's literally been the only thing that has been able to get my lashes on like tight to the line, like right where I want them, and then like sit and lay fine. Because before, all of my makeup looks, there was in the inner corner, the lash would come up, on the end, the lash would come up, and I'd have to try to fill it in with a liner, and I was getting so frustrated. But Now I just tack it on in the inner corner and I pull it over, and then I like push down in the middle, and then boom, and we're on.
Yeah, the fastest people I've seen like put on lashes is like Michelle Phan, Candy Johnson. I'm like, how do you, like, literally they just sit down and they're like, done, and walk away. I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah, Candy Johnson literally has the lash. She's like, okay, we're gonna wait for it to dry. Boop. All right, let's go.
She like doesn't even fix it. She just literally sticks it on. She's like, okay, we're good.
I guess it becomes like muscle memory at some point.
Probably. Could you imagine trying to put on false lashes without a mirror?
You saw my face. I'm like, no, absolutely not. Oh my, like you wouldn't even know where to place it.
I know, it's weird.
Now you got me over here thinking we should do a challenge.
I mean, you can try it while I'm putting on my false lashes. Or
yeah, I'm gonna try it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go grab a pair of lashes and I'm gonna try to put them on without a mirror. Oh my goodness.
The next challenge is eyeliner.
Oh, I can't do that with a mirror, so.
Oh my gosh. So I'm just waiting for this to get tacky. We got one lash on. I'm going to have to reapply a little bit of eyeliner, but till then, I'm just waiting for it to fully dry. And we're close to getting done, guys. Like, this is a quick, easy. If you're by yourself, you can honestly get this done like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. If you have like an hour to get where you need to be and you just want a quick and easy makeup look, you can easily become a vampire as easy as this. I keep using the word easy. There should be a counter for that.
Well, I would say it's pretty, hold on, let me get in the frame. Hey guys, I would say it's a pretty, like, not like easy look as far as like what you need to do it. And then it just takes a little bit of practice to figure out your blending and deepening and putting on lashes and all that other stuff. But it doesn't require like, you could literally go to a drugstore, buy a quick palette that has those browns in it and all those colors. You could buy an eyeliner, some lashes, and then create this look. And dollar store for your teeth, and boom, you're a vampire.
Exactly. You could honestly probably do this in the car, get it as messy as you want, and it'll still look okay.
I'm about to take that advice for Saturday. I'm doing 37 zombie faces.
Oh my Lord. Why are you doing 37?
I'm doing the makeup for a ghost walk, local ghost walk here, and they have like a zombie like raid at one point in the walk. So I'm gonna be doing all of their makeup, gore, blood, everything.
Oh my goodness. How long do you have to do all that?
I'm having them come with their bases prepped, and I'll have 2 assistants, and basically the assistants will get me what I need, clean my brushes so I can move on to the next person and like all of that stuff. So I have about 4.5 hours to do all of those faces.
Oh dear.
I know, I'm trying to get it down to like 10, 15 minutes a face, like where it's like routine. I know like black here, take this sponge, put this blood, blah, 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 like all these other things, and then move on to the next.
Yeah, that's crazy. One thing I learned as a makeup artist is that people underestimate how long it really does take to do makeup, because I one time had to do a group of dancers. I had to do full-on makeup, so like foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, and everything. And I showed up on the time that they told me to, and there's 15 girls I have to do. And I'm like, okay, how much time do I have? And she goes, you have 30 minutes. I was like, how? No!
30 minutes to do 15 girls?
15 girls, 30 minutes. I looked at her, I'm like, are you dead serious? And she goes, yeah, you have to do this. So thankfully, one of my friends was also there. She was actually on the team, and she was like, I'll help you. We'll have to get this done. So we skipped the entire face. We just went straight to eyeshadow. I'm like, I can't do foundation and everything. I don't know how you expected me to get done with this.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. I would have been like, you're getting a crease color, a shimmer shade on your lid, and then a quick deepening color, and then move on to the next.
Yeah, like mascara itself takes about a minute.
Right.
So,
wow, 30 minutes. That's bizarre.
It's the weirdest thing, but that's happened to me on more than one occasion. So I don't know what what people think in their head, that they're like, oh, it's so easy. Just throw on makeup. I need 1 to 2 minutes per person, though.
You're like, if we just threw on makeup, we would look like we just threw on makeup.
Literally. It would look like the color walk. Just.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, let me just throw this shadow on my lid. Let me just throw this here. A little contour.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my gosh. We look like hot messes.
All right, here we go. I'm about to try this lash without a mirror.
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
All right, here we go.
I feel like you're gonna do good, honestly. I feel like you're
gonna
underestimate yourself, and then you're gonna do really good.
I'm like sitting too, which is like my one qualm with lashes. I don't even know. Okay. Oh, this is weird. All right, here we go.
Stand up and do it.
All right. Yeah, okay. This is the inner corner, so we're gonna just
tacky.
We're just gonna. I don't even know where I am. Where's my eye? Hold on, here
You're
we
like
go.
trying to look at it as you stick it on.
Oh, where is it? Oh, that got weird. Hold on. All right, let me just try to fix it first and give it a little bit more life.
Give it that life.
Give it what it's asking for. All right, here we go. Here's a no mirror lash. I have no clue what it looks like, but we're gonna. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey, this is weird. All right, here we go. Wow! Here. I wouldn't say this is the best application of a lash, guys.
Like completely off on the edge.
But it kind of gave me a cool effect.
It really did. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's not right. But at the same time, it kind of works.
Like, if I put some black right here, hold on. We're about to create a look. Thank you, Caitlin. Hold on. Where's my liner? I know I brought it. Look, I put my makeup in a Halloween bowl, like candy bowl for these broadcasts.
Oh, see, Halloween is our candy.
Right? Exactly. I was like, if somebody was giving out free makeup, I'm there.
Oh my gosh. I'd be like that one kid changing costumes just to look like a different person so it can go back up to the same house as the good stuff.
Right. Be like, hey, trick or treat, I want a highlighted pot. I mean, I've never been here before.
But I feel like you have the highlighter that I want.
Right? All right, here we go. I'm coloring in this part that I accidentally did. Black. We may have created something.
You may have just found out the resolution to your eyeliner.
My eyeliner, yeah, because I just literally just gave myself a new. What is this? What kind of sorcery is this, guys? Where's my phone? We're gonna take a picture of this and we're gonna try to make this work somehow.
Halloween magic.
I'll give you full. Because it's giving my eye, like, if I could just get like individuals and pop them in just to make it like go across my whole lash line, like put little individuals right there, just to give that some dynamic, and then pull that out. We got like a cat eye.
We do.
I'm kind of shook. See, guys, this is where you need to experiment with makeup.
Well, I don't think people usually think of, hey, let's experiment with makeup and not put the lashes against our lash line at the end. That's gonna help everything. I don't think usually people try to experiment with that.
But if I was like super uncomfortable with myself and my makeup ability, I could have just been like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this challenge. I want to put it on without, but I decided to do it and I accidentally placed it like it's like almost perfectly on my lash line in the beginning, and then it just slowly goes up. But it's giving me more like lid space right here. And then it also gave me that wing, which was the question I asked in the beginning of this broadcast, which is like nuts. It's giving me very cat eye.
A happy accident. I'm just waiting on my lashes to dry and eyeliner to dry because I need to put some mascara over these lashes because they're not popping as much as I want them to, but they will once I have mascara on.
Yes.
Because I see them,
and
but you guys can't see them.
So Nick said, I'm going trick-or-treating in Calabasas this year. If they give out Fenty lipsticks instead of Milky Ways, I would fall out. You need to go back, get me some.
We will give you money to get us some and to ship it to us. Thank you.
Right? A little discount. Come on, Calabasas. Hold on, but are you going trick-or-treating in Calabasas? I feel like that would be like an amazing experience.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Hey, pause. And Caitlin has to go. Caitlin Hilborn. So see you later, Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast.
Bye, Caitlin. Love ya.
And then pause 2012 has just arrived. Oh, this is Chai Ping. Hi, Chai Ping. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hello, beautiful.
You might though. I would. I totally would, Nick.
Oh my gosh. Are you dressing up for Halloween, Jay?
Hey, hold on. You said, am I dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah.
I'm doing like I don't know, maybe, probably, yeah, because I don't have anybody booked to do their makeup on Halloween. It's just all this week. Today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have all clients' makeup looks, all events going on, and then next week I kind of like get to decompress a little bit. So I probably will do a like really like. To answer your question, probably, but right now, no.
We're thinking about it.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. It's just because I've been doing like so many like looks and makeup and like going back and forth. I've been so busy. I just haven't really thought about actual Halloween day.
I've only thought about it because my friends are doing something. So I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll dress up.
I'm doing like all these people's makeup for a party that I was invited to. And then after I'm done their makeup, I won't have time to do my own.
Yeah, that's the downside of being a makeup artist. It's like you want to you want to have fun. Unless you do your makeup before you show up.
Oh, yeah, before I start doing everybody else's? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe I'll do this look. Maybe I'll do this vampire look.
Hey!
Because it's quick and easy.
And now you have a new lash technique.
Idea.
What was that? Now you have a new lash technique, so.
Hey, and I'm rocking it right now. It's not off. It
has not fallen off yet.
No, it's glued on there. Like, she's glued. She's not going anywhere.
She's sister stuck.
Okay. Yes, come on, James.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself because we are almost done with this broadcast. We have about 7 more minutes, but I want you to finish out your look, talk about it a little bit, and then I'll close out the broadcast.
All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just putting some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'm going to take some dark crimson lipstick and some black lipstick. So first I'm going to put on the dark crimson. I would consider it crimson. It's like a purpley crimson.
Wow, that lip literally like pulled it all together and just like deepened out the reds that you put under your eye. Like, what? I'm like over here shook. I'm looking at the monitor like.
It's hard because you can't like rub your lips together because you have the fangs on, and I've literally punctured my lip with these fangs. So, and I'm gonna take a little bit of black and I'm gonna put it around the outside of my lips.
when you're like, I'm just literally staring at the monitor like, what?
It's amazing what a lip color can do.
I know, and that's my least favorite part of makeup, but I know it does so much, like, for the look.
I always skip over the lips. Always.
See, I'm glad I'm not the only person who lips is not the favorite thing. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's I have a like goatee or something, and that's kind of like my signature. Like, this is me. And with lips, it gets in the way. I have to trim this higher, and I just don't know.
Yeah. It's a little bit different for each person, but yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna read you the comments real quick. So Chai Ping said she's literally eating sushi and hanging with us, guys. It's so nice. Thank you so much for joining.
What kind of sushi?
And then Nick said, "Girl, this look is everything. Come on, Vogue Vampire. Can we strike a pose?"
Oh wait. Hold on. We gotta get the hair out. We gotta get it all.
Strike a pose. You gotta talk so it comes back to you.
Hello.
There it is. All right, I'm muting myself. All right, everybody. This is the final. Is this the final look?
This is the final look. I'm all done. It's all done.
All right, so everybody, this is the final look of a quick and easy vampire makeup look using very minimum products. And I'm gonna just go ahead and give it back to Ashlyn so she can go ahead and close out her look and shout out her social medias and all the other thing. And then I will be back to close out this broadcast. Here you go, Ashlyn, the floor is yours.
So this is the final look. If you guys do recreate this, please let me know on all my social medias. My main ones are Instagram, which is AislingRose98, spelled AislingRose. And on YouTube, I'm also AislingRose as well. So go follow me there and let me know if you recreate this look. And it's honestly really simple and easy. I only use 2 different palettes. So it's literally a really simple look. If you're running late on Halloween or your friends call you up and they're like, we're leaving in an hour, let's go dress up. You can honestly do this anytime. So do let me know if you recreated it. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me do it. So
yes, thank you so much, Ashlyn. The look came out fire. And I'm gonna run to also, if you want to follow Ashlyn, which I strongly recommend you do. She's been killing it on YouTube, doing all of these tutorials, Halloween tutorials, regular tutorials using the Jaclyn Hill bot. And I told you, like, I secretly fangirl, so you know I know all your content. But definitely check out her YouTube channel, her Instagram. All of her information is in the description box below. And she is a featured creator for Wheesearch Beauty, so check out her Wheepinions on www.wheesearch.com, and as well as her content on the Wheesearch YouTube channel. Now, there is a couple of questions for you in the chat. Nick said, can you talk about the technique you use for lips and blending the colors?
So what I used is I put on the base color that I wanted to really shine through, which is the reddish crimson purpley color. So I put that on first, and then I just lightly, like super lightly, just touched my lips with the black the black lipstick. And for me, because I can't really blend it with my lips because I have teeth on, I just went back over with the crimson color in the middle just to kind of blend all the colors together because I couldn't rub my lips together. And so yeah, that's how I blended it out. You can also take your fingers and slightly rub your lips and it will easily blend out. So
perfect. And then Chastity said this look is awesome.
Thank you, Chastity.
And Chai Ping said, nice, awesome job, guys.
I love you, Chai Ping.
Right, I love Chai Ping too. I love watching her her videos and like your Disney palette. Like, you love Disney and it's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm like the complete opposite. Like, I've only seen like 2 or 3 Disney movies. I know, guys, don't come for me.
What?
Everybody
else? Me today. I didn't show you a bunch of Disney.
I've only seen The Lion King, Dumbo. Maybe it's only 2.
Oh my gosh. You're killing me here. You're actually talking to a Disney nerd.
You're a vampire. You're already dead. Ah! This was your transformation.
I'm the living dead, okay?
Yes. Uh-oh. Chai Ping said, what, Jay?
Oh, Chai Ping's gonna come for you.
I mean, I'm willing to watch them. I've just never really been into animated movies, and I think that's what stopped me from watching them. It's not about the content because I've seen like Disney like TV shows and stuff like that, and they're really well written, and of course Disney's huge. But I'm just not into animated movies as much.
Well, Disney is not a normal animated movie. Everything Disney is not normally a normal animated movie. They're amazing.
Before we close out this broadcast, if there was one movie I need to watch like before the end of this month, Disney movie, which one would you recommend?
Ooh, Aladdin is a classic, and also Mulan's really good. Those would be my top ones. I want to know what Chai Ping says though.
Yeah, Chai Ping, which one would you recommend? I've seen Aladdin, that's the third one. So I've seen Lion King, Dumbo, and Aladdin. So Mulan.
Mulan, definitely a good one. I love that one.
This is really giving me a different eye look. I kind of like it.
You just keep staring at yourself in the monitor, all happy. I love it.
Because I'm thinking about putting white in the inner corner and then deepening out like this little area right here, and then like boom.
Make a look out of this once we get off. Post.
I might try. I would definitely try. Mulan for sure. Little Mermaid. Andrea said Little Mermaid and Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, that's a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll watch that one then. Nightmare Before Christmas because it is Christmas. But I definitely will check out Mulan. Oh, Mulan is my girl. Okay, everybody is like living for Mulan. So.
Oh my gosh, Make a Man Out of You, iconic song. Come on.
All right, so it's gonna be Mulan. All right, everybody. Well, it is 1:00, and I want to thank everybody who came out, who's been commenting. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on post notifications so you know when we post. Also, if you would like to follow Ashlyn, her social media description. I can't talk. That was supposed to be flawless delivery. But if you would like to follow Ashlyn, all of her social media is in the description box below. And of course, if you would like to follow me, all of my descriptions, all of my socials are in the description as well. But we want to say thank you so much. And Ashlyn, anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you guys for watching. And I do hope that you enjoyed it and that you live your best Halloween life.
Yes, live your best Halloween life. Let's get it. And tomorrow we will be back with Hayden, and we will be turning ourselves into Bearded Ladies Drag Edition. So make sure you come check out that tomorrow. I believe we're going live at 1 p.m. So 1 p.m., which is 3 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we will be doing some drag makeup.
I'm so excited.
All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Thank you so much, Ashlyn.